everybody. Welcome to Laughter Talks. Hi, Chantelle Tibbs is here, and I always go Chantelle because that sounds like the French way to say it. Do you like the name, or do you go Chantelle?
Chantelle is totally what my mother named me,
Oh,
and she was taking French class at the time, so
oh,
I'll just go with the flow with what she
well,
was going
that's
for.
that's wonderful because it's such a beautiful name, and I love it. And so,
Oh,
before we go any farther, in case people don't know who you are, I would like to introduce you. Okay, we must do that properly, Miss Chantelle.
of course, of course.
Um, now, yes, this is an amazing day. Now, Chantel Tibbs is an actor and director, and she has been on my show before. And thank you for coming back.
Oh, you're very, very
Oh,
welcome. Yes.
yes. Now, Chantel has been in many projects, such as My Name is Khan, Accepted, Miffy, The Last Alley Cat, and Milk Money. And that's just to name a few. I always let my audience know, please go to the IMDb and check out more of her work and her credits. Now, Chantel also has several TV credits and is the writer for the musical video Chaos and Strike. Now, I haven't seen Strike yet, but the last time you were here, you did. We shared with the audience Chaos, and you're an amazing and talented singer, and I know you do a lot of things, and everything you do is impressive. And now, just so everyone knows, and I like to share this too, Chantel is a Jersey girl. We're fellow Jersey girls,
We sure are.
and this lovely lady has the same birthday as my mom, which always amazes me.
Oh my goodness, I never knew that.
Yeah.
So your
Yeah.
mom's birthday is April
April
15th?
15th. Yes, April
Tax
15th.
deadline day. You can't forget it.
Yeah, so I that's why my energy vibes so well and we connected so well because I always got along great with my mom. So now Chantel, welcome back. And I know why we're here today. You have a new project that you're talking about, and that is called Blood Run, the film.
Yes, blood
And
run. Blood
I've been looking at that. So I would you please share with us all about this project, how it came to be, and what we can expect from it?
Sure. Blood Run is it's a sci-fi short, and I had written it a while ago in 2019, and I always wanted to shoot it. But it's a story about a young woman who finds herself prey to this notorious girl gang. And they want to recruit her because she has a rare blood disorder that makes her violent towards men.
I
So
like
it's
that.
a post-apocalyptic. I know it's scary for guys. It's like it's dangerous to be a guy in this world. It's a bit of like a vampire thriller, and they have a curfew of 8 p.m. If they go down the street, they see a group of girls. It could be the end of them. So it gives guys a little bit of that feeling, that we get as women walking and seeing a group of guys at night. It's like a forced compassion thriller, but sci-fi and super fun. And Blood Run is really just a really intimate portrait of Camille Reyes, who is really, really struggling with these symptoms of the blood disorder and realizing, her fate, really into becoming, in essence, a vampire.
Wow. Wow. What exactly was it that kind of inspired you to jump into a project like this?
I think I probably just realized that I really, really, really love hearing the female experience. And I love films about the female experience. And I'm really into, I consider myself to be a feminist. So, but I started to, I was watching these projects and I'm like, man, this is all really good. But the problem is that everybody who gets it already gets it. So I was like, what can I do for somebody who maybe doesn't get it? I know there's men out there who are fantastic, who want to take their compassion to the next level. And I thought, all right, well, maybe I could create something that can put them in our shoes a little bit and give them a little bit of that danger, that rush, an entertaining way
Yeah.
of them going, oh, okay, yeah, this is what it feels like. And then it becomes a part of their DNA. It's in them. So the conversation changes. And
Exactly.
instead of going out and actually scaring people and being violent, we can use entertainment to kind of put, everybody in the situation and kind of have a guy go, oh God, yeah, that is scary. That's off. I don't know why I'm really uncomfortable. I'm entertained, but I'm uncomfortable. And yeah, I figured, that would be just something different to try.
Well, it seems that like even that's why I liked Chaos so much, that musical video you did, because that's where I noticed where you were heading, and I like it. And your voice is very important to do that because the men, you switched roles. The women were the empowered ones in the video, and the men were the ones that were running around being treated more like the pretty things,
Mhm.
as is the
Half
role.
naked.
Yes. And I like that message, and I think this is a really, really good way to bring it out. How long does this run?
The film will be, we're not picture locked yet, but it should be about 9 minutes.
Mhm.
And yeah, basically and I'll share the links for the Indigo. We're crowdfunding right now just to finish the film. So we already shot it. So it's really just we're looking for help with editing. Um, we're looking for color correction, scoring, musical scoring, ADR. So just going back in and making, for folks that aren't in the business, I like to explain, I feel like we shout out all these buzzwords and not everybody understands, but ADR, in case any of the lines weren't picked up, re-recording them.
Mm.
And then, yeah, festival entry fees. And probably one of the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
things I think people forget when they're shooting, which is promotion and marketing.
Oh,
It's
yes.
oh, that's a big, big, big chunk of it. But
Yes.
yeah, excited. I'm excited to do this. I love deprogramming. I love deconditioning. I love breaking patterns. And I think a lot of people, I have a young son, so I definitely celebrate men and I celebrate them living up to their full potential. And I think that we can complain about men all day, but we can't all just sit around and be complacent, and be like, okay, a lot of people that are complaining are also just kind of, not really doing anything to fix the problem. And I think there are great men, like I said, who want to play at a high level, who want to take their compassion to the next step. And sure, cool, let's do it. Let's do it in an entertaining way. And
And well, this is the way we help to take their compassion to the next step because again, it's a mindset from a previous generation, which I am more familiar with than you because I'm older, and it's the way they were raised,
mhm,
unfortunately. So the way to educate, I like the way you're doing it because with storytelling, it offers a great opportunity to do that
mhm,
because you're not lecturing them and you're not disrespecting them. You're showing the other side of the coin. And again,
yeah.
that is so empowering for everyone.
I think so. I hope so. We'll see
Yeah,
how it goes. And it's a safe space to play. It's just a
yeah.
safe space to play.
Mm,
And yeah, those patterns are interesting to break. I'm a boy mom. I have a son, like I'd mentioned. So,
mm,
just we gotta, like you had said, old patterns, old ways of raising our kids, these things that have to change
yeah,
so that we can create people in the world who are more compassionate. I really do think compassion is the remedy
yeah,
for a lot of issues
yeah.
because if you taste what that other person's going through, even a little bit, all of a sudden you can relate. And once you can relate, there's no separation between you and the other person. So it is kind of fun. It is fun. Like I'll have like these half naked guys running around in my music videos and,
I like that.
running from these vampires, these female vampires. But it really is just a very
Is,
fun and
is,
entertaining way.
is there any like action blood going on where we see any of this vampire stuff happening in the movie?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. You'll see men running. You'll see guys in dangerous
Yeah.
situations. You'll hear the alarm go off for their curfew. You'll see missing posters. Guys of all races, all classes. None of them are safe, not in this world.
Yeah. And who are some of the other actors that are in your project? Who brought all of that together?
Oh, yeah, I'm like so excited. Well, so you had mentioned earlier that I'm a director. I wish I can't. I don't think I could direct traffic if I try. I'm an actor and a writer. I'd be like, oh no, 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 not that way. Put on the
You
brakes.
just have that air about you that you certainly could be directing these projects. So that
Take some courses.
well, so let's give everybody their due. So you tell me what's going on with your other
Or
2.
female directed, but black woman, amazing woman, Jasmine Kuhner. She's the director. Um, we have Chad Addison as one of the leads, and he's just an amazing actor. The lead has this boyfriend who's very loving of her and has noticed that she's disappeared and finds out she's going through, you know, dealing with and accepting the fact that she does indeed have this blood disorder and now she is a danger to him.
Oh,
Um, so Chad Addison is in it. We've got such an amazing team, and again, like you can check out the links and everything, so it'll tell you everybody that's working in it.
okay, and I'm going to do that. I'll put the links right in front of us so that everybody can go to your Indiegogo page and donate and help you out.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm so super excited about everything. Um, I want to give everybody their dues, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And yeah,
It's listed on all the stuff. I got everybody there.
yeah. And how long did it take for you to shoot it, Chantelle?
We shot 2 consecutive Saturdays. So, and they were all day Saturdays. It was like 10, I think 1 11-hour day. I don't like to go past 10 hours because, my girlfriend is IATSE. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be that producer that's
Uh-huh. That's another thing, like, and the other people that don't do movies, they get to watch them and they have no it's a very long day. And yeah, a lot of work is going on.
yeah, and
Okay.
you gotta pay respect to the people on that set. So
Oh, yes.
props and everything like that. They shouldn't be working more than 10 hours. It's disrespectful. And they have lives.
Yeah,
I want everybody
exactly.
to want to work with me.
Yeah. And you have to feed them. You do feed them well, right? That's so important. You got to feed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you got to. Food and coffee. I learned my lesson. It's almost more important than food.
Yeah, you have to know what people I have a lot of water on set and I like to get those. I like to get the Starbucks little bottles of they have those great flavors and I keep them around all the time anyway. And that's what my main thing is. Give people water and either dehydrate them or hydrate them.
Dehydrate and hydrate at the same time. Yeah.
Whatever,
Keep them
what,
going.
yeah,
Yeah, I do want to shout out my girlfriend. My girlfriend's wonderful. She's a set decorator and she's props, and I don't know what I would have done without her. She really did help set the tone of this world so that you can feel
that's
the danger in it. It's
that's
good.
oh, that's amazing. So this yeah, how about locations? How many different locations did you have?
We had two major locations. So for each day, one was in Sun Valley and the main one was in East Los Angeles. So we had, just some fun set stories. They're shooting in East Los Angeles, and there was this mariachi band going off, and we had to get the takes between songs.
Oh, how fun.
I was like, oh no, for sound, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Process. So far, what would it be?
My favorite part of the process is the people. Ryan Burke, the director of photography, Jasmine, everybody coming forward. Jasmine's daughter played in it. Just watching everybody come together, like people that you never thought would be available, having friends that I called that aren't even in the industry just to be like, hey, I need an extra body there on set. That's the magic. The magic of the set is watching everybody come together as if they were fated to be a part of this.
Yeah,
And that is my favorite part of set. It's that little bit of everybody. It's not for men.
yeah. Wow. Well, I can't wait to see it because this is amazing. So tell us again, how do people donate to your Indiegogo? Um,
I'll leave the links. It'll be Indiegogo. You can check out my links on Instagram as well. I also have a Patreon set up for, we had mentioned before that I do these things often, these deprogramming, deconditioning things where I change up patterns. And if that's something people are really passionate about and they're like, what, I like that and I resonate with that,
yeah.
you can become a Patreon member. We'll give you access to just like stuff that nobody else has access to. And just footage, behind the scenes photos. You get to vote on the titles of projects that we have coming up. Um, and we have an exclusive party too. It's like a VIP party annually. So patrons.
I always like to ask my guests this question because it's very important to inspire others. So if a younger person came up to you, or like say your son wanted to get into this, and a young person, or even maybe older people are starting to, what would you say to them to take those first steps to get them into where they want to be going?
I think education is probably the first thing. Getting into a class, like especially if you want to act, is great because you have community. Definitely, whatever you do, don't compare your journey to somebody else's because we're all so unique and we all have our own thing going for us. So, just as long as you know that you're moving in the right direction and that you're doing better today than you were yesterday, even if it's by just a millimeter, then that's the way to do it. If you want to screenwrite or do anything like that, I know I started with the Screenwriter's Bible by Dave Trottier. That
So
was,
did I.
yeah, that was my first community and no comparing.
Yeah, that's very good advice, Chantelle. Thank you. And community networking, yes,
Mhm.
because we can't do this alone. It takes a real team. You've got to have a whole team to pull these things together. But it sounds like you're really in a good place and
Eh,
really moving forward. And now can I ask too quickly, do you still do your singing? Do you still work on that, or are you?
Yeah, yeah, I'll deprogram and decondition any possible way I can. And music videos is probably one of those that I like. I have a lot of just music videos.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, you've got it all going on, girl. You look great. You're doing well. I'm happy for you and pleased. I love to know that empowered young women are out there doing and changing the world and making it better. And what you're doing really is, don't ever doubt that.
Thank you.
And it's been wonderful catching up, and I just love you. And when you're ready and you've got the money and this is ready to go up, you contact me. We're going to get together and talk about it and get everybody to see it.
Okay, for sure. I can't wait.
Well, everybody, we're going to be leaving, but remember, protect your immune system. There's only one per customer, and stay healthy because that's how it all gets done. Okay, Chantel, thank you. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Be good
Love you too. Take care.
and say hello to your son.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.